Welcome back, you bunch of weirdos, to the Tournament of Positions for FIFA 19. For you guys who are unfamiliar with this concept, I go ahead and take the best players in the world and divide them up into the positional group. Then we go ahead, seed them off, and have them battle it out in a winner-take-all tournament to see which position group is truly supreme in 2019. We've already had two of these, and if you would like to catch up on that, the thing is right here. But today we got one of the bigger matchups, one of the more competitive matchups, I would say. And that is the number 3 seed, which is the center attacking mids versus the number 6 seed center back. Now this one is going to be a little bit controversial, as the cams also include center forwards. So big names like Antoine Griezmann, Lionel Messi, Heung-min Son, Dries Mertens, Firmino, they're all going to be in the cam group. And to avoid any confusion, the way that I determined which player fit into which position group is I went ahead on FIFA, and whatever they were listed as first on the positions, that's the position group that I put them in. So for example, Cristiano Ronaldo can play striker and winger, but since he is listed first as a striker, he'll be with the striker group. If you are excited to go ahead and see what happens in this kooky tournament, go ahead and smush your nipple into the like button right now. Subscribe if you are new. But without further ado, let us begin with the higher seed, seed number 3, which is represented by Bayern Munich. That of course is the center attacking mids, who come out to an attack of 88, a midfield of 84, and a defense of 73. We hop into it. You can see that they're in a 4-2-2-2 formation, which is the one with the 2 cams. Up top, you have 2 of the best strikers in the world. Well, I guess center forwards in the world, and they're both left-footed. And that is Antoine Griezmann, as well as 90-rated Lionel Messi. A little bit strange that when you change him from a center forward to a striker, he loses 4 points, but whatever. For you guys who don't know, there is a little bit of anti-Barcelona bias, and all the players who are on Barcelona, specifically because Barcelona is the poster child for their direct competitor in PES. So that's why Messi is never really as good as Ronaldo in most of the current FIFAs. Moving on to the strongest point of that, of course, is the cam. On the right cam position, you got Paulo Dybala. On the left cam position, you have one of the highest rated players in the game in KDB, 91 rated. Also, fun fact, not as high rated by his girlfriend because she cheated on him with Thibaut Courtois. And at the CDM position, you got Dele Alli, who comes out to an 80. And then you got Pablo Fornals, who comes out to a 78. Left back position, you got Rafinha from Barcelona. At the center back position, you got Van der Beek, who I believe started out maybe as a center back over at Ajax. You have Kim Prince Boateng, who's pretty well balanced, respectable 75. And then you have one of the starlets of the World Cup. You got the Russian Golovin over at the right back position. In between the sticks, it's pretty low rated. It is 20 rated overall, Vanakin. But what he lacks in actual skill, he makes up for in ginormous size. He is 6'5". So you got the likes of James Rodriguez, David Silva, Marco Reus, this Traore kid who just happens to be huge and he's a good center back. Dries Mertens, Talisca comes in at a 71 at CDM. Heung-min Son. You got a backup keeper in Garcia, Hendrick, Pizarro, Roberto Firmino, Valero, Zarchu, João Mario, Eriksson, Muller, and Ozil. But how does it compare to the all center back team, which is pretty much evenly matched, but just in reverse, as their attack is 75, their mid is 81, and their defense is 88. Up top, the 2 strikers for the center back team is going to be Sergio Ramos, who comes out to a respectable 78 and has scored a lot of crucial goals for Real Madrid over the years. Then you got Piqué, who's actually has put in a couple here and there. Cam position is a little bit of a surprise. It's Daily Blend. The ex-Manchester United player very much encompasses the total football mentality of the Dutch, as he has the versatility to play not only center back, but almost any position in the midfield, as well as the fullbacks. Down the left wing back, you got Nacho Fernandez of Real Madrid. On the right wing back, you got Pavard, who played right back for France during the World Cup and was fantastic there. In the midfield, you have Thiago Silva, who comes out to an 86 as a defensive mid. And then Umtiti comes out to an 84 as a CDM. And then, of course, the back line is going to be star-studded. You got Godin, who comes in at 90. Van Dijk comes out at an 89. Then Chiellini comes in at a 90. In between the sticks, I believe Phil Jagielka is the second highest rated non-goalkeeper keeper. If that makes sense. Luis Suarez was number 1, but Jagielka comes in at a respectable 38. He is only 5'11" though, so that could be kind of an issue. But if you look at his goalkeeping stats, pretty respectable. They're all in the 30s. Yeah. And of course, on the bench, you have, center back Ron, you have striker Schweinsteiger, you got CDM Bonucci, you got Matt Hummels. De Ligt at cam comes out at a 68. Striker, Vincent Kompany. We had to do it because, I mean, As much as I hate Manchester City, it was a fantastic strike from Company. Toby Alderweireld comes out to an 85 at the CDM position. You got Laporte, you got CDM Marquinhos at 82, you got Manolas, Skriniar, left wing back Mbappe, Vertonghen, right wing back Militao. Cam Johnstones, I would have thought that he would probably be the top dog at Cam, but nah, Daley Blind actually beasted him out, and then Koulibaly, and then Coates is the backup keeper. He is an 82 rated, it's just a little bit of a glitch there. But now we're gonna have them both face off in a live action match up against each other. It's one game, winner moves on, loser goes home. And you can see in the tail of the tape, it's pretty evenly matched, although the Cams do have a sizable advantage in the midfield. But the center backs do have the better keepers. So this is tough. You guys can go ahead and vote up on the iThingies right now on which team you think is going to go ahead and win this. But I have to go ahead and make a prediction. And if I get the prediction right, nothing bad happens to me. But if I get the prediction wrong, I am going to be doing one that I've been dodging for a while, and that is I have to snort a line of SLIMFAST. I'm trying to lose some weight. So for me, this is really tough. My head says go with the center backs because they have the better keeper, but I don't think the center backs have enough firepower or enough passing to actually get the ball up and score a goal. And while they might have a back line of 5, I've always just found that if you have a spectacular striker, which they have 2 of in Griezmann and Messi, that's probably the way to go. So I'm going to go with the cam / center forwards in this match. I'm relying on you too, Bessie. But without further ado, let us begin. And then he plays it forward to Pavard. Pavard's got space. He's got men in the box. They could be dangerous. The cross to the back post. Oh, Dybala comes out of nowhere. Marches forward. Nacho back to him, Titty. None of them really have a decent cross, but they can't attempt it. Oh, ew, what a save. Daley Blind could have opened up the scoring there, but using all 6'5" of his frame for the first corner of the match. And this is probably where they're going to score all their goals, is they're good for headers. And the center backs can move again. Brunel plays it across. Sullivan pretty far up. Oh, Griezmann! What a fantastic take! Lightning quick on the counter! The defense could not react in time! And the young Frenchman doing the hotline bling like it's 2016. God bless his little soul. And yeah, Phil Jagielka's not getting that one. Early on, 1-0 to Antoine Griezmann for the cam / center forward. There's going to be a little bit of battle here. Titty wins it, but only as far as Kevin De Bruyne. Thiago Silva dives in. It's calamitous to Griezmann. Great block off. Oh my God. Chaos is a ladder. And that is going to be it. Halftime, boys. And it has been cagey. As you can see, quite evenly matched. It's 2 shots on target, and Bayern just happened to have a fantastic counter on their hands, but possession has been rather even. But 1 goal is not too safe. We got 45 minutes for the center backs to redeem themselves. He's got bodies flooding forward. Blind plays it to Pavard. Back centrally to Umtiti. Umtiti looking. Plays it forward to Sergio Ramos. It's 1-1. What a fantastic strike from the center back. Look at this, barely anything. Umtiti slips in behind the lines. He's barely on sides. That is expert movement and a fantastic strike at point blank range. All right, this is on the line now. Over to David Silva, to Griezmann. He's got space. Out it a little bit. Back into the middle, really patient stuff. Oh, what a shot, Dele Alli. Teed up by Lionel Messi, and that is an absolute rocket into the back of the net. Really patient stuff here. They were just biding their time, looking forward, laid off, and oh, that's actually poor defensive work from who was that in the middle? Diego Godin again, kind of jumps out of the way of that, and Phil Jagielka. Yeah, even if Thibaut Courtois was in there, I think that's going in. 1 more score. Bitch! Oh, what a fantastic tackle from Kevin De Bruyne, who boots it forward. Not much time left. We're approaching the 80th minute. Lionel Messi and the Cams on the attack here. They got a counter. Oh, what is it going to go here? Messi! Oh, what a save for Jagielka! All right, laying it off to Griezmann. Little LTRT. Fits it in, and that surely, if he is on sides, makes it 3. 80th minute. KDB, the captain, punctuates this game. Set match. Honestly, a disappointing showing from the all center back team as their defense has been torn to shreds. And with the lack of a true goalkeeper, it seems like maybe these attacking players have the advantage. All right, the center backs need to make something happen quickly. Just the ball forward to Sergio Ramos. Oh, he's got good positioning. No, Schweinsteiger cannot put it on target. That is just plain awful. And that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, in the battle of the cams versus the center backs. It was indeed the higher seed, the center attacking mids, along with the center forwards who'd move on. Standout play, I mean, Dele Alli was fantastic in the midfield, really bossed it. Golovin, of all people, kind of a defensive MVP, a real pest at that right wing back position. And then KDB, fantastic strike, and he was pulling the strings all over the place. Take a look at the match facts. It was the cams who kind of took over in the second half, pouring it on to 3-1 in the goals, 7-4 in the shots, 7-3 in shots on target. And then, I mean, possession was fairly even. Tackles were even as well. And I got my prediction wrong, so what do we say to the god of SLIMFAST? Not today. So the cams move on, and in the next episode we have the final match of the opening rounds, which will put the 4th seed, which is fullback, up against the 5th seed, which is the wingers. If you haven't caught up on this series and all the other matchups so far, you can go ahead and click over here, Dingsboost. Or if you want to check out even more insanity, it's my China Ruins Everything career mode. Go ahead and click down here, Dingsboost. But yeah, that's it for me, BMOnus. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble. Until next time, boys, stay thick.